And the athletes would want to come because we'd let them take whatever drug or fucking steroid they wanted. The drug and steroid Olympics. 2 weeks of people just sprinting all over the place. Some people don't like drugs or steroids in sport. I say, shut the fuck up. If somebody wants to run the 100 meters in half a second, fucking let him. I want to see him slow down before he gets to the bendy bit. More drugs in sport. The drug and steroid Olympics, athletes would no longer represent countries. They'd represent pharmaceutical companies. You could have a whole host of new headlines. Viagra embarrassed at relay baton mix-up. Prozac win nothing, but still feeling fairly positive about the whole experience. And you know, there isn't a country on earth better suited to the Drug Olympics than Ireland. It's a natural home for it. Why? Because every time we win something, there's something dodgy about it. At the last Olympic Games, we won a gold medal. Right? America probably won a couple of hundred. We won a. Not even a number. A letter of the alphabet amount. For show jumping. One medal, we had to use an animal to help us get it. The whole country was delighted until we found out 3 months later the fucking horse was on drugs. And we had to give the medal back. And the jockey said that he didn't know a thing about it. I believe him. I think the horse took the drugs himself. With the big flary nostrils on him. Why would a horse take drugs himself? Because he ain't stupid. He knew the type of life he could be living after an Olympic victory. He saw himself on a stud farm. The County Kildare. The gold medal draped around his neck. Eyelashes tinted for the winter. Shouting to some stable boy, just back her into me, PJ. It was obvious from the footage that the horse was on drugs. He was the only horse with a clear round. Every other horse was nervous, banging into poles, falling into the water. The Irish horse came out laughing. Giving the wink to some Brazilian filly. How are you? How are you? Have you ever been to Ireland? All right, jockey, you just hold on and smile, all right? That's right. Daddy's driving this one, okay. Ain't no stopping us now. What's that? Oh, 4 legs. Good idea. Good idea. If you can't do big, mad things, it's as well to know mad people, isn't it? And the problem is, as you get older, I suppose your life gets more kind of settled, and you edge the lunacy out of your life because you want to keep your home safe and in order and working properly. I have one mad friend left from my early 20s, and he's wild. He's full of this ferocious sexual energy, but it's not wrapped up in any charm. It's in its raw, unprocessed state. Women find him repulsive. Give us a go of your tits, come on! Give you an example of what he's like. I was working over in London recently, and for some strange reason, the BBC had given me 2 tickets to go back to Ireland. So Brendan was over there at the time, and I said to him, listen, do you want to come back to Dublin for the weekend? I have an extra ticket. He said, I'd love to. So the two of us and I got drunk. And we'd just barely gone to sleep when the phone rang in the hotel room, and it was the room service people saying, oh, your taxi is here. So we got up and we were just about to get in to the taxi cab, and we were just about made it to the airport. We were the last people on the flight, first class British Airways. You know the English. They're so posh and magnificent with their big, huge heads. And their tiny fingers. They're like T-Rexes. Well, myself and Brendan walked on like two fellas auditioning for IRA Idol. we sat down in our seats. And you know when you're hungover and you know what you want to say. You can see the sentence in front of you. But it just takes too much effort to say the whole thing, so you just pull a few words here and there. You throw them together and you hope it makes sense. What he meant to say to me, what he meant to say was, Tommy, did you ever come home at night and make love to your girlfriend when initially she doesn't want to be made love to? Okay? That's what he meant to say. You must also remember that his ears had popped and he had no idea how loud he was actually speaking. So he roars, did you ever rape somebody?